Hello everyone, I'm Greg Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 206 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we have been working on this hydrofluoric acid for quite a while. That's basically done now, but we still need to take care of this calcium sulfate, sorry, or at least store it is the alternative, I guess. But I think we should just solve that and actually get it out of the way. This is really the next step that we want to do for another crystal type, but before we get all of the crystals and actually handle their byproducts, we are not really gonna be able to use it anyway, so I think it's time to actually make a little bit more of a prioritized list of what we need to do before we actually have a successful crystal production. So we need to take care of the calcium sulfate. Am I bad at spelling? Well, we can just take it from somewhere else, I guess. So this. We make sulfur dioxide. What is the recipe called? Sulfur dioxide synthesis stuff. Why can I not find that stuff? Because I have enabled that at some point. Okay. So this is one thing we need to do. Let's just clean this up again. Handle this. Another thing we need to do is actually handle the waste water from all of these geolite chunks, because we get a lot of fluoric wastewater which we can use to make hydrofluoric acid in a simpler way. The alternative to that is of course to just clarify it, but we haven't really made space for that, and we would save a lot of sulfuric acid if we did it. I at least think that's what we found out. Why is this here? This is all stuff we need soon. Well, I guess these should have been in the same list, but now I'm starting a new one again. So we need to take care of the fluoric wastewater. And from there, it's basically just the same as this. So we could just put that, the fluoride ore, or whatever it's called. Yes, fluoride ore onto this belt and prioritize it. Or we could just make this again. That's not really a problem, so yeah. I think we should do that. And we should do it first, because then we have one crystal actually done, with the exception of this calcium stuff. So let's plan that up here. This is actually where we can build up to, right? So this point 3, belts, which we have here, yes. So we can build all the way down to this, unless we have some pipe that could be in the way, but we shouldn't have. Good. Okay, so we get rid of that, and we have a look at this instead. So we should do this by input, I think. If we have a full pipe of this, let's just call that 1,000. We can make 10 of these. Also 2 of this. So it would have to go into the same area as this still, but we are right beside it, so that's okay. And we get 100 back of this. Okay. And that takes 100 sulfuric acid. I just want to make sure that we're actually saving stuff by using this. Whereas before... have I removed the thing to actually make fluoride? I guess so. Let's just have a look again, for the 1000th time or something like that. So we did this with, well, if we wanted to do 100 of this, unlink. We needed to do this stuff and that. And more of these. Some reason I thought we would need more than 100. But we would, of course, also need to liquefy these to get them out of the way. And liquefy this stuff, which again is made from all of these, which requires sulfuric acid. So I think it is just better than sulfuric acid. It's just the extra processing, which is fine. We can live with that. So we need purified water and mineralized water. Wait, this requires crushed stone, right? That's actually a little bit annoying. Wait, no, that's a product. We have it as ordered by ingredient. My bad. We can clarify that and this. Mix that with sulfur and then we're done. Okay. And it's not like we need a lot of hydro plants, really. I think we have blue ones, right? I have apparently dropped them all. And I can't see any blue ones here. We have red ones though, so maybe we should just do it with red. That's still the default anyway, so yeah, let's do that. We're gonna scale that up to 8 and this to 4, I guess. And then it should be fine. That sounds pretty simple so far. So let's get on with it. I still need to actually grab some hydro plants though. Have some tier 1s here. We should really get rid of those, but that's not fun now. So nothing here. Do we need more clarifiers? Not really. Then we need to go all the way to the bottom. Didn't we connect all of these? I guess not. Hey, isn't it time that we actually removed this stuff? Doesn't really matter too much, so let's just leave it for now and not be distracted again. Do I have chemical plants? I only have 2. Dang it. Do we have those up here? No. Anything else? Do we have inserters? Yes. Do we have pipe? Yes. Do we have belt? Yes. Power poles? Yes. We do have chemical plants in the network, right? Yes, 28 somewhere. We need maybe liquefiers? Nah. Let's grab that one anyway. Am I just blind again? Or are they somewhere else? Nothing in here. Nor here. Here. Nope. Nope. Oh, right here. So I am just blind as always. Maybe it's time to actually use logistic robots for that stuff. But not right now. It's a distraction. I don't want those right now. So we want to do this. How much fluids are we producing? Quite a lot, actually. So we will want to clarify those at this end, I think. So 700 divided by 160 is what? 160, 320, 640. So 5, which we could just round up to 6, I guess. I think we want to just wait a little bit with designing that, because we might find out that we need more space for it. But we can start with something like this at least. We don't have the full capacity that we need, but still. So I said 8 of these, and we can just put them right up against each other. And we need a solid output. And can we make this work? No. This could work. But this gives us a build in the middle, which is just a little bit nicer for me right now, at least. And this needs to be far. Good. That should be all the processing we need before this. And I guess we should just steal that from here. And maybe we should use more underground belt, because underground belts are nice. And let's just try to mirror this. That should work fine, except for this end, where we need sulfuric acid in. So we can draw that through the middle if we want to. Or we could do it at the side and then get the output at the side as well. Do we prefer one way or another? If we need... Well, we do need to get one fluid in and one fluid out from this area. Unless we just rotate this whole thing 180 degrees. I think that might be better. Let's at least try it. Except that then we have the calcium sulfate to the left here and we need it over here. But that can always go under some of the pipe if we wanted to. So let's at least try this. So now we can get the sulfuric acid in here. We can get this out wherever we want, but here for example. We still need to get this in on both sides, that's fine. But we don't need to run extra pipes down the sides. And this can just go out here. Of course this costs us some more belt, but I can live with that. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. It might matter down here though. How do we do this the best way? It would be nice to be able to place this here. That would allow us to reduce the required space. Unless we just do something like this, I guess. I think I can make this work. Not exactly like this though. Something like this, maybe. So I need one fluid in there, another in here. We need 2 for this, and at least 5. Wait, I'm doing 3, we need 5. I'm stupid. So that wouldn't work. And in any way get... This can only go under the clarifier, nothing else. So But then we would have to move further out if we wanted to do that. I don't want that. Let's just do the most simple thing first, see how that looks, and how much space it takes. So, well, this, I guess, is the most simple thing. It would need to be just one tile further apart, I think, to get the pipes in. Yep. So we would like to take up less space than this. And I guess we really just want it to be 5 or 6 of these, potentially. I did say 5 of these would work, right? And then 2 of the last ones for the mineralized water. There's no real reason to be fancy here. Oh, I thought we had actually done this a little bit more symmetrical. Oh, well. Sort of dislike this, that we have those in different locations. It would work with these reversed red, though this would have to move. Maybe I should just ignore it. Probably should. Except that this could be in here. Let's not ignore it then. Changes. I think I had this somewhere. We will just redo it, I guess. Or just take this. That is not what I want, is it? Yes, it is. Except I don't want the inserters, but we can fix those. Okay. Then we will have that there correctly. And here. And these both go under to there, and that's much better. In my eyes, at least. And this can go where it wants to. And those are of course a little bit offset, and we can't have anywhere where they can be straight across from each other. That's too bad. I think that is right. Okay. Think I'm okay with this. Though I would like to just make this a little bit more symmetrical like that. Let's just put it right here. Good. Let's see if we remembered everything. Let's just connect this. Do we need to go further? No, not really. But these are supposed to leave space for 6 lanes here. So those 2 and 2 out here, so we just need a little bit more space. That's too bad. Symmetry, yay. Is this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's up here. Of course, stuff had to be in the way. Oh, and this was my reminder to actually take care of this. Let's remove that now. But this is just in the way, that's annoying. We'll just have to mess this up, I guess. Okay, so sulfuric wastewater. No, fluoric wastewater. In there. This is the output, so hydrofluoric waste. Not wastewater, but just whatever. Hydrofluoric acid, I mean. This is not it though. This is. And of course, more belts in the way. I think we'll just do this then. What would that help? Nothing. Need this here. That would help in some way. Good. And this is supposed to be sulfuric acid. We will just do this for now. Good. And then we start work. Good. And we have this that we need to take care of. Actually, this should probably just go there. Though we need it to go all the way down here anyway. Well, it probably shouldn't go this way actually. It should probably go upwards. Since we need a processing area for it and I think this whole area is supposed to be for crystal sorting and smelting. So we shouldn't do it down here. So yes, we should be going up instead. And this is not outputting a full build, right? There's nothing like that. Did I remove the thing again? How much can this produce? 1 every 2 seconds with a crafting speed of almost 2, so let's just call that 1 per second. So this is actually 8 per second. Times 3 is 24, plus a little bit up here. is probably fine. I think that actually gives exactly 30, except that we rounded up the crafting speed. And I left some landfill here somewhere that we now need. We should really get this filled in anyway, so let's just take most of it. Okay. So I mainly do all of the builds with underground, and then I just run this for longer little straights. And that's mainly just because that at some point we could have robots building this, but not really this, I don't think. At least that's my justification for it for now. Okay. So the fluoric wastewater is actually done. We are getting some chunks, that's for more hydrofluoric acid. We should put a top-up valve on this stuff. Because we don't want this to be producing if we have enough wastewater. Top valve. Sure thing. So then this is just a waste of resources and we can't get rid of the wastewater then. Which is probably a problem at the moment. Maybe not, since it's actually almost empty. Good, good. This is just full. So, back to the calcium sulfate. Are we okay with this being here when we need to do this? Yes, yes, that's fine. Good. Calcium sulfate. So the problem is that we get lime out of that. We can use that for some concrete or other stuff though. So I guess we'll just have a concrete line going from here. Let's do this by input just to confuse myself. Let's just say we get a build of this. We need this in, that's fine. And lime is really the problem. This can actually be used for sulfuric acid if we want to, or we could just flare stack it. How much sulfuric acid would we get out of it? A lot. And it's just one step in the process, so that's not bad. So... I'm just wondering if we can get problems with the backup of this. If we should clarify this locally. Or if we should clarify at this our big sulfuric acid production. Or at least top up valve it or something. That could be necessary. But we'll deal with that when we get to it, I guess. So this is really the problem here. And we need to actually have it as equal. So we can make glass, we can make cement. Could make bricks. We don't actually have a good setup for bricks at the moment. It's just slabbed in the middle of nowhere right here. And I sort of hate that. But then we are reliant on this to be produced to actually get bricks, so maybe that's not a good idea. It should just be a prioritized setup, I guess. And really, we don't really need this, right? Wait, what? So we can make sulfuric wastewater out of it. Just a couple of filters that we mix with the lime, then wash it out. Oh, but then we could do this and get a gas that we can get rid of if we want to, or wait, didn't we need acid gas for hydrogen fluoride? Yes. But that requires catalysts. Well, we could use this, or we could just flare stack it. That is a lot of air filters though. I would sort of expect you, when you washed something with lime in it, that you would get mineralized water out of it, but I guess the idea is that filtering air through it adds some sulfur or something to it. I don't know. But this is a way to get rid of it. It's going to take a lot of air filters, so it's a pretty big setup by itself. The alternative to that is to make cement. Or clay brick, or glass. None of these, whoops, just says I'm easy. Because for this we need silicon. And that's just the basic silicon, right? Wait, what? Stop it. Oh, it is here. Oh, we actually need to smelt silicon. But yeah, we just need silicon ore for that. Or we could make glass. No, that was for glass. It's both for glass and cement. Okay. We don't want to make alumina as well, because that's just another thing on top. We don't really want to make sand and clay, but it would probably be the least amount of buildings needed. Whoops. Then mud water is made from concentrated mud water, right? No, wait, maybe. So we would need a bunch of this in. Yay. Then we make the sand. Then if we had another 100, we're not getting down there. But we're just scaling this up. Wait, what? Matrix. Too much sand with this. That must mean we are inputting too much of this. Right? No? Maybe? No? I'm not sure. In any case, this can somewhat easily be done. Though 23 machines just to make the clay is not very inspiring, I guess. So how come we're not inputting the 15 from here? Make 15, please. Oh, that was linked correctly. Why are we making 60 here? To output... What? Is it... No? I am so confused. Just 30, right? Input 30, input 15. Wait, what? Why is this not doing anything? Holy Christ. I'm so confused. Link. No. And from this... No, not that one. Yes, we make clay as well. Link. Matrix. That's fine. Is that really... That's a lot of machines. Holy Christ. Is that really necessary? What? No, it's not. I do not understand this. It's always something with Helmut. Let's go back to having it in two different things then. Just need... Is it because this is input based and these are not? Unlink 15. That seems right. When is this destroyed? It's not. That's not a lot of machines for that. Let's just agree on that part. Unlink this. 30 still. That's quite a few more machines. So what? 27, 31, 36, 43, 4, 5, 6, 7, 47 machines if we wanted to make unburnt brick. And then 15 steel furnaces and fuel. So 60 or something. And the alternative to that was to do this. Let's just do this in its own thing. Unlink everything. Say input by ingredient again. 30 of this. Use that. Use this. Use this. So more than 60 machines. And we don't get anything out of it other than just sulfur and sulfuric acid, I guess. Will I take... that one? This one? I have messed this up so much. Let's clear all of this up. I'm gonna hate that I did that in a little bit, but oh well. I sort of like the thing where we make sulfuric acid more than the clay brick, to be honest. The last thing I wanted to see was if we wanted to make it into concrete or cement. That must be in here. Concrete. We could even make it into reinforced concrete, maybe? It's a thought, at least. Let's just say 30. We probably don't get that much. I'm already regretting this, but oh well. We make a little, make some sand. Nah. Keep it up with this. I think it's not those. No. Cement from this, from lime. So this doesn't actually use all of our lime that we have. Because we had 30, right? Let's use this one for whatever we need. So this input 30, whoops. Not that. Dang it. Remove that 30. Okay. No, we only had 15, sorry, my bad. But we would need silicon powder. And slag. And brick. And steel. We could get rid of the steel if we just wanted to do normal. I don't think we want to do this. Let's just make the sulfuric acid stuff. Sure thing. So we already make sulfur dioxide there. Oh, it's not sulfuric acid, we make it sulfuric wastewater. And acid gas, okay. I think this is the easiest to just justify, I guess. And I'm not missing something that is really useful for something else, right? From this. No, it can only be made into sulfur dioxide and lime. Which we can both do in other ways as well. Good. So, this is what we shall be designing for. And where will we find the space for 46 of these? We would have to split that up into several lines. As this is only, what, 34? Do this, then we have 48. Or we could do it over here where we have a lot more space, I guess. Would we like that? I guess that would just be simpler for me. Maybe, maybe not. We will see. But we need to put the calcium sulfate into liquefiers. Then we get our gas out and we get lime out. Lime is mixed with filters. to make porous slime filter. Then we use that, get a wasted or used one, and then we need to clean that and bring it back. I think we should just get to designing something that can do this and then decide if we want to do it in one long line or in smaller ones. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.